It's coming to the end of Barbados. How would you assess the 2 weeks we've been out here?
Look, it's been very positive. We've just got everything that we've needed from a preparation point of view. So, from the support staff's perspective, we couldn't have asked for more, really.
You feel now we're in a really good place going into the start of the season?
Well, I think we've just allowed us the opportunity to give ourselves the best chance of playing some really good cricket. Facilities have been very good. The weather has been very kind to us here. So yeah, we're just really looking forward now to the start of the season.
And what's impressed you most when you look at the players that we have at our disposal now?
I've been impressed with the attitude of everyone. I've been impressed with our young academy lads that came on tour and how they fitted in. Our senior players, embracing the young lads and taking them under their wing. I think that was very noticeable. And also our new faces to our squad. I think these guys coming in have fitted in well, and it's just been great to see. There's a really good team spirit there amongst our players.
You feel now the new boys are going to make a real big difference going into 2013?
Well, we recruited these specific players because we felt they could bring something very positive to Yorkshire County Cricket Club, and we're hopeful and we're very confident that they'll have great seasons.
And you look at the conditions out here, the opportunity to play different forms of the game. What about the T20? How do you think the lads went on in that competition?
We were pleased, obviously, against Notts in the semi-final. We had a really good chat after that game, after we lost that. It was almost one that got away. The players acknowledged that maybe we weren't quite switched on as we should have been. It was just a good little lesson for everyone, but I think what was really important was the chat in the dressing room after play. All the lads acknowledged things they did well in that game and the things that we could have done a little bit better. So there was just a lot of positives out of that.
And the 2 hit-outs against Northampton, Notts, opportunity to get 90 overs in both of those games under our belt in terms of out in the dirt with the boys bowling and fielding.
Yep, no question. It's a really important part of coming out to Barbados is getting that full day on their feet. You can do all the indoor training, all the work with your fitness, but until you have that whole day out on your feet on a hard cricket ground, you don't feel quite ready for the season. But now lads have had a couple of opportunities to do that, been good batting, bowling, and spent some time in the field.
And one of the most pleasing aspects in the Notts game in particular yesterday was Liam Plunkett's efforts. I think just after lunch when he bowled that spell of about 4 or 5 overs, it was real quality, something that we haven't seen for a while. It was good to see, wasn't it, in that respect?
No, he obviously the last couple of seasons Liam's been a little bit frustrated and he's had injuries and form and whatnot. We're very confident. We always knew how good a player Liam Plunkett was, and he proved it against Notts. I think he surprised a few people. He made people sit up and take notice. And when you see a guy bowling 90+ mile an hour and getting the ball to do things on wickets and not that responsive for bowling, people sit up and take notice. And he certainly got people talking yesterday.
And just finally, it's going to be quite interesting for you and Gailey when it comes to that first selection. There's a lot of options now and a lot of headaches to have between now and then.
Look, great selection headaches. Everyone's given themselves the best chance to be selected. It's always very tough. Some people are going to be happy, so others are going to be a bit disappointed. But that's a good problem to have. We want Yorkshire. We don't just want to be a strong team. We want to be a strong squad. We believe that's our best way forward for competing for trophies. We're hoping that we have that squad mentality. All our players have been talking about that this trip. How we've got a great feel in our squad, and all players know that it's not going to be just 11 players who are going to be able to do the job for us for Yorkshire. It's going to be a squad effort, and it's very important. Each and every one of our players has got